Hi guys, welcome to another video. Hope you're all keeping well. Now for this video I thought I'd show you a couple of movies in my collection pertaining to creepy cats. Now I don't know about you, but I love a real good creepy cat movie, and of course it goes without saying there's been countless creepy cat movies over the years. You can think of a few offhand, The Black Cat, the Uncanny, movies like that. So I say for this video, I'm just going to show you a couple of movies in my collection that deals with the subject of creepy cats. So without further ado, let's just get straight into it. So the first movie I'd like to show you is a fantastic release here by Powerhouse Indicator. It stars one of my favourite actresses, Barbara Shelley, and that movie is called The Shadow of the Cat. Now this is a fantastic release here by Indicator. It was made in 1961 and it runs to 79 minutes. It's black and white, very enjoyable movie. And of course Barbara Shelley, she's been in many horror movies, especially the Hammer movies and that. And this is a really enjoyable one. This one. So I'll just show you the inside, guys. There you've got your two discs there, and then you've got your booklets. Shadow of the Cat. Real good psychological thriller, this, guys. It really is. There's the late great Barbara Shelley. Sadly, left us not too long ago. Andre Morel, very fine actor. Go. Indicator are always on the money with the releases. They really are. There's a creepy cat. Oh, very cute cat though. Like great Barbara Shelley again, guys. If you haven't seen this movie, I highly recommend it. That you get yourself a copy. This is a fantastic release by Indicator. Were they the hypnotic lair that pulled 5 clever killers to their doom, or was it some supernatural force, some irresistible psychotic compulsion? So there you go. It's quite a while since I last watched this one, so I don't remember too much about it, but what I do remember about it's a very good movie, so I'll be watching this again in the not too distant future. So there you go, that's the first creepy cat movie I'd like to show you. That is Shadow of the Cat from 1961. The next creepy cat movie I'd like to show you, this is another fantastic movie. This is from 1969. It stars Michael Sarrazin and Gail Honeycutt, and it's called The Eye of the Cat. Now this deals very much with this guy's he's got this like phobia of cats and that, and it all ties in to this sort of like inheritance. This old lady's got a house of cats and that, and I won't talk too much about it, but the story is very well done in that, this guy's fear of cats and that. And then you've got Gail Honeycutt, who's very scheming woman. She wants to get her hands on the old lady's money and that, And but yeah, very enjoyable psychological thriller. I always remember one particular scene in this. I call it the wheelchair scene, where Michael Sarrazin's character, he leaves the old woman parked on the top of this big long hill, and then somehow the wheelchair gets dislodged, and it's plummeting, it's rolling down and down towards the traffic, and he just managed to save it in time. And that, you think she's actually going to go into the road on the wheelchair and that, and she's screaming and that, yeah. And I think, if memory serves me correctly, I think it was one of the cats that done it, not the wheelchair and that, yeah. But yeah, very memorable scene and that. And then you've got the house all full of cats and that, Oh yeah, very good psychological movie. I'll just show you the inside, guys. Again, this has got a good booklet. So you've got Gail Honeycutt there. Gail Honeycutt, who was, of course, married to David Hemmings. Yeah, Eye of the Cat. What an atmospheric picture. All fruitcake and fetishes. Oh, missus. There you are, the great Michael Sarrazin there, guys. As the guy he's very scared of cats. So it ties very well. And there's the scheming woman played by Gail Honeycutt. Yeah, you can't beat a good creepy cat movie. Cats and mad attack on human victims. I'd say this is very well done, and the colour's absolutely gorgeous. It really is. Oh yeah, there's the part with the wheelchair scene, the wheelchair guys, where she's rolling down the hill in the streets, and that towards the traffic, you know, the road, the busy road, or all the traffic. Oh yeah, really had me on the edge of my seat there. I thought, oh god, she's gonna go right into that traffic. Yeah. Oh, fantastic movie, it really is. Oh, Gail Honeycutt again, guys. Really nasty piece of work in this, she is. So there you go, that's the booklet for the Indicator edition of Eye of the Cat. As I say, again, if you like a good creepy cat movie and a good psychological thriller, highly recommend that you get yourself this edition. It's a fantastic release, and I hope to be watching it again soon. So there you go, that's it, Eye of the Cat from 1969. Fantastic movie. The next creepy cat movie I'd like to show you is one by Arrow, and this is this stars David Warbeck, and it stars is it Patrick McNee? Yeah, I think it's Patrick McGee. Yeah, and that is called The Black Cat. Another great psychological movie. Yeah, with some horror elements thrown in. Yeah, from Italy's own godfather of gore, Lucio Fulci, comes The Black Cat, a gruesome reimagining of the classic Edgar Allan Poe tale, yeah, starring Patrick McGee and Mimsy Farmer. When a young couple goes missing in a sleepy English village, Scotland Yard Inspector Gawley, played by David Warbeck, is brought in to assist on the case. But what starts off as a routine investigation turns into a murder inquiry when the couple are found dead in mysterious circumstances. Fusing a classically gothic atmosphere with the decidedly more visceral elements that are the hallmarks of Fulci's films, The Black Cat is a too often overlooked and underrated entry into the Italian master filmmakers canon. This has got quite a few special features there, guys, as well. Yeah, so there you go, another great creepy cat movie. That is the Black Cat, and that's from 1981. The next creepy cat movie I'd like to show you is, oh, this is an absolute classic. It goes without saying, and that is, this is actually on this Bela Lugosi collection, The Black Cat, starring the late great Boris Karloff and the late great Bela Lugosi. Absolute classic of cinema. What can I say? What hasn't been said before about this awesome movie? Again, this has got a great booklet here, guys. There you go. Good shadow of a cat there behind Bela Lugosi. Mostly about the Rue Morgue, this one. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, The Black Cat, absolute classic, starring the two masters of horror, Karloff and Lugosi. Yeah, fantastic edition, that by Eureka. It's got other great films on it as well. I say Murders in the Rue Morgue and The Raven. Yeah, highly recommend that one. The next creepy cat movie I'd like to talk about is, oh well, this really rates high up there with my all-time favourite creepy cat movies by Stephen King, and that is called Pet Sematary. Love that cover, guys. Really creepy cat. Church the cat. Obviously, if you're familiar with the story, you know all about the the burial ground and that. And when the main protagonist, like, he tries to bring his his animal back, his cat, from the grave, and then his son. Yeah, well, when he comes back, Church comes back. Oh, absolute monster. Eyes glowing red and that. And oh yeah, this is the sort of movie, like, guys, if you ever thought about playing around with the paranormal, this would certainly dissuade you. Very creepy story. I love the way that I love the narrative. The cat coming back from the dead, and then the little boy coming back, Gage coming back from the dead. Yeah, but this is very, very well done. Yeah, and great artwork there, guys. Real creepy cat there. Yeah, Church must rank as one of the creepiest cats ever in horror movie history. Yeah, so there you go. This is the 4K edition of Pet Sematary. Yeah, so there you go. The next creepy cat movie I'd like to show you is one story of two. This is a film by George Romero and Dario Argento, and it's called Two Evil Eyes. Now, there's a great creepy cat story in this one as well, guys. It's basically about this this couple and that, and guys. That guy there, of course, you know him from the gangster movies and that. Yeah, he's he's an absolute swine and that, you know. And he murders his wife. Oh, I think she's a violinist. It's a while since I watched it. And of course, she's got a cat and that, you know. And he's killed the cat and he kills her and that. And of course, like very horrific scene at the end and that. You know, I won't. If you've seen the movie, you'll know what I mean and that. You know, yeah. So there you go. Fantastic movie. And got the booklet here, guys. There's not all that much in. It's just a bit of writing on the movies. There you go. This is the Italian collection. Yeah. The Black Cat. Yeah. Harvey Keitel. That was the name of the guy in the Black Cat. Yeah, who's the villain. Yeah. Harvey Keitel. Yeah. Essays, an eccentric photographer obsessed with death and dismay, although eventually his livelihood encourages him to embark on the ultimate crime. Yeah. Fantastic. Yeah. Fantastic edition, this. Yeah. 2 great stories in that. And again, I'd highly recommend this one if you haven't got it in your collection. I mean, just for that story alone involving the creepy cat, you know. Very good watching that. So there you go. 2 Evil Eyes. I love the slipcover as well on this. Yeah, 2 Evil Eyes, fantastic movie. I did have this on DVD, you know, a few years ago, but when I saw the Blu-ray, I thought to myself, I just got to get the Blu-ray, yeah. So there you go, guys. That is 2 Evil Eyes. Right, the last creepy cat movie in my collection I'd like to show you is, I think this must be probably my all-time favourite creepy cat movie, starring the late great Peter Cushing, Donald Pleasance, Ray Milland and Susan Penhaligon. It's an anthology cat movie, and that anthology horror cat movie, and that is a movie called The Uncanny from 1977. Oh, I've watched this movie many times. It's basically Peter Cushing plays this guy. He's got this sort of like morbid fear the cats are going to take over the world and that. And he's written a book about it, and he takes it to Ray Milland and that. And Ray Milland, he scoffs and that, you know, oh yeah, a load of rubbish and that, you know. And then he starts to relate a couple of stories from his book, Peter Cushing, you know, one involving this maid and that, and a house full of cats that, you know, the woman who she's looking after, she's got this house full of cats. And then there's another one involving, well, it's a couple more actually, involving, again, creepy cats and that. Fantastic horror anthology, it really is, yeah. Yeah, Susan Penhaligon, John Vernon, Alexandra Stewart, yeah. Grisly portmanteau about a paranoid writer who must convince his publisher that all cats are unholy fiends. Based on 3 tales of Kitty Carnage, yeah. Three great stories in this guys, yeah. Got special features: the cat's victim interview with actress Susan Penhaligon, and trailer. It's the kind of movie you can curl up and watch with your feline friend, especially if you're confident they would avenge your murder. Yeah. Very good horror anthology movie from 1977. That is The Uncanny. I first watched this on the late night British TV, you know, in the 70s. And of course, when it came out on DVD, I got the DVD. And when I saw the Blu-ray, I thought to myself, I've got to have that Blu-ray. And I love that cover, guys. Yeah. And that rounds up my video about some of the finest creepy cat movies in my collection. Have you got any of these movies? What did you think of them? Have you got a number 1 all-time favourite creepy cat movie? There's another one as well. I was going to include that, but I couldn't find it because at the moment I'm reorganising my collection, and they're basically sort of like all over the place and that. And that's The Cat People. Yeah, that's another classic and that, you know. Yeah, a black and white classic from that. I think it was made in 1944 or 45. Yeah. So yeah, The Cat People. I didn't care too much for the sequel, but I absolutely love the original and that, yeah. And I believe they did do a remake. I think it was in the early 90s and that, yeah. From what I can remember, I think I did rent that on VHS, but I wasn't too keen on it, yeah. But anyway, these guys, if you like a good creepy cat movie, I highly recommend these, yeah. So there you go. So just to recap: The Shadow of the Cat, Eye of the Cat, The Black Cat, The Black Cat, classic starring I haven't even had a pint. Boris Karloff and Bela Lugosi. The fantastic, awesome Pet Sematary. Two Evil Eyes. And finally, awesome movie from 1977, The Uncanny. Okay, guys, well, that's it. Yeah, of course, there's been many more movies made over the years involving creepy cats. And if I get a couple more in my collection, I hope to do a set of follow-up movie in that, yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this video anyway, and that. But yeah, cats have always figured in supernatural fiction and movies over the years. Of course, the black cats especially being associated with witchcraft and that. But at the end of the day, guys, they're lovable creatures. You know, they really are. But it's just the way they've been associated with the dark arts and that. You know, called you think about the witch's black cat, things like that, and of course satanic rituals and that. And but yeah, as I say, have you got a favourite creepy cat movie? Have you got a collection of creepy cat movies? I'd love to see a video of them. Yeah. Enjoyed doing this video and that. You know, say some great movies there if you're into creepy cats and that. Yeah. And okay, guys, that's it. The usual. Please feel free to share, subscribe, comments, and all going well. Just before I go, just remember there's one movie very hard to guess. It's called "It's a Night of a Thousand Cats." Now, if you track it down, I think you'll find it on eBay or Amazon. Very rare movie. I think it was made in 1970. I don't think it's very long. I think I've even seen it on one of the Roku channels, yeah? The Night of a Thousand Cats. Although I hope to add that to my collection, yeah? Okay, guys, that's it. Usual piece of me to share, subscribe, comments, and all go well. I'll talk to you all again soon. Thanks for watching.